Good morning and g'day mate, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere with me, Jetty, and of course, the wonderful Mr. Voltron. In today's episode, I need to do a few things, a few minor things, like I need more sails. Well, I don't need more sails, I need faster sails. I need to project my sails out to space a whole lot faster. Also need to, well, look at some hive problems. We have a number of hives that I've mostly ignored up until now, but they're stealing my power, and I'm not particularly happy about that. Speaking of power, we've set up a brand new sphere around. Hang on, I'm talking. A brand new sphere around Ranga 2, except I'm not actually absorbing the power from it, so I need to set up that as well. So we've got a couple of things we need to do. Yeah, also I'd like to look at weapons, but I don't know whether we're going to have time for that. Okay, all right, fine. I will get on with asking the very important question then, Voltron. We have a plan. It's a loose plan, but we have a plan, so I need to ask that very important question. That very important question being, of course, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like. I like to borrow a like early in the video. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, well, Voltron's getting down on one knee and begging you, can you please keep it anyway? All right, today we have rockets launching. We have a whole lot of rockets launching for the sphere around Ranga 1. Well, Ranga system. Yeah, Ranga system. Yeah, around the Ranga system. So, we are launching rockets. We're launching a whole lot of rockets, and in fact, I haven't been off the planet for a little while. I have gone to all the previous planets we'd set up that we put advanced miners on, and we're shipping out raw resources. But they are producing power. They're producing power doing a whole lot of nothing. So I decided, you know what? We're going to start doing smelting on each of the planets, because that makes sense. At least let's move out the refined resource. So in the time it's taken me to go tour the galaxy and do that on 4 planets, we've launched most of the sphere. There isn't a whole lot of structure points. This one's not a whole lot of rockets. There is a whole bunch of sails. So I need to get sails launching a whole lot faster. We do have 36,000 out being launched, well, out in the air, and as you can see, none of them have any time. As soon as they get out to the atmosphere or out to the system, they're instantly absorbed. Well, instantly head over to be absorbed. That's probably more accurate. And if I click on, can I click on a node? Yeah, so you have 62 being attached. You have 16 being attached. You have 40 being attached. You have 71 being attached. All of these could top out 120. So I want to top them out 100. Well, you can't top out anything because you're not built yet. But yeah, I want to top these out at 120. So I need to get a whole lot more sails up in the air. So that's going to be the first thing I want to do. Now, on this particular system, Ranga 2, well, we're launching sails. We're launching sails at a rate of, 783 per minute. So we'll call it 800, which is a little bit less than a full 30 belts worth. 30 belt would be obviously 1800 per minute. It's doing a little bit less. In saying that, obviously as the planet rotates, only 50% of the railguns are being able to aim towards the sun at any one time. Now I could add more railguns, and that's perfectly viable. It's probably not a bad idea. It's something we might do in the future. But the other thing I can do is I can increase their fire rate. At the moment, they're firing 20 per minute. If they were firing 40 per minute, I'd be launching twice as many. So that's going to be our plan. Now, to do that, I'd need to bring in juice, and we could juice the belt, and then everything would be fine. But I'd have to bring in juice. I also am currently flying in sails. I'm thinking maybe if we had a local demand for sails, we made sails on site, that would simplify things. So if we look at blueprints, I have a solar sail build, a wonderful little solar sail build, and it turns out, apart from the chemical plants, I have everything in my pocket, and this does, well, a full belt's worth. And because I have mods installed, I can see exactly what it's going to request. It's going to request in glass. Well, that's stone. I have that on this planet. Also iron. I have that on this planet. Copper. I have that on planet. But the grading crystals are optional extra. You don't need that. And fire ice comes from a gas giant anyway. And we have one of them, well, in the orbit of this system. So we're going to grab this blueprint, and we're going to dump you... Here, looks good. There. That's all. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, there. Okay. So we're going to get that built. The rockets are about to be finished, and then I need to either ship the rockets back, or potentially I could build another sphere. We might build another sphere. But yeah, I don't have chem plants on me anymore. So I'm going to upgrade 6 of you guys to the next level of chem plant. I'm going to remove you, you, and you. Remove that one. Remove that belt. And I'm just going to shorten this belt from there to there. And technically also don't need those power poles. And then, yeah, we're going to have a new build that launches solar cells from right here. The biggest thing with this particular build is, come on, let's build that. The biggest thing with this particular build is normally it brings in juice. It brings in juice locally into the local system. But I'm going to remote demand that. Yeah, and I'm going to local supply it. So this could technically bring in juice for other ships. Can I have some of those in my pocket? You will need those. You will need those this time around. You don't always need those, but this time you will. Yeah. So I'm going to bring in, juice. So we're going to bring in juice from a different system. We're also going to bring in fire ice from the local ice giant. And actually, can I just manually build that one as well? And we're going to bring in glass locally. We're going to bring in grading crystal. Sure. We're going to bring in iron locally, and we're going to bring in copper locally, because I have all those local. So we might as well use the local supply to make the local sails, to launch local sails into the local sun, and therefore make a local sphere. Or at least something along those lines. And over to here. Cool. Last couple of belts. All right, so with that done, that build is now up and running. It's going to take a minute. Glass. Yeah, we're going to make glass faster than this can run anyway. In fact, I think the belt's probably fully run by now. Yeah, it is. It is. The glass belt's fully maxed out, so now you're just buffering. And you are waiting on fire ice. Fire ice obviously hasn't got here, but juice has got here. Now, juice goes into a juice box. And from the juice box goes into a juice hat. And that provides it to other locations on the planet. And the idea is, well, this is because it's going to have drones. It can bring it can bring the juice around the planet to just help you distribute juice a little bit more evenly around the planet. In our case, we're going to go to here. And we're going to set you to local demand, so you actually burn off the hydrogen that this build's going to make, because I need to get rid of that hydrogen. Also, we're going to put in a box. We're going to put in a simple box right here. If I come back to my feet. Yep, right there. With a simple one of you guys. And we're just going to... that's a whole lot of special. Okay. Do it manually. We're just going to bring juice into right here. Can I get juice, please? Can I get one slot? Well, I don't need to do that. I need to put a hat on it. Hat, please. Demand, bring me bots, bring me juice, and bring me output. So with that done, that should put juice in here. Once juice goes in there, juice will fall down the belt onto the sail belt, and eventually, after we've burned out the existing sails, the new sails will all be juiced. With the juiced sails, they'll launch at twice the speed, which means I should be firing roughly anywhere between like 1,600 and 2,000 from this planet. Also, technically means I don't need this as remote demand anymore. We could probably set this to remote supply, and I could send sales other places should sales need to go other places. It is an option, but we'll see about that. They're already juiced. They're going to come down here and merge onto this belt. Yep, each time the belt has a gap, it fills with some juiced ones. It'll take a little while. It'll take a little while before it finally all propagates through, but it will propagate through, and that's all that matters. So with that done, we can call this planet done for the moment, and you can go about making juice. You are making sales. Actually, that's already set up local supply. Yes, I don't want to need remote demand anymore. Yeah. Potentially they could get shipped out from two different locations on this planet, which I guess is fine. I don't think it really matters. And any hydrogen that comes into here should inload of drones 10%. If I turn you off for a second, then turn you back on, you should grab the local hydrogen. Yep, just need to refresh it. So it's going to get all the local hydrogen. It'll burn off local hydrogen. I don't have to worry about it. And we can continue making sales here and launching from this planet. But I also need to do something about, actually doing something with that power. We currently have, 7.6364 gigawatts worth of power we can generate. Unfortunately, some friends are stealing 2 gigawatt of that. So it brings us down to 6, but I'm still not doing anything with the 6. So, wow, that's close. We should be able to see that. Oh, yeah. I can see my house from here. Yeah, that's sizable. So what I want to do is I want to leave the sub to JD, and I want to go to Rango 1, because Rango 1 is a really good spot for us to grab Well, all the power and convert it all into critical photons, because that's what we really need. I need more critical photons to make science go faster. That gets very bright when you head into warp. Okay, we'll call that a feature. Okay, Rango 1. And our plan is going to be find a cozy spot to land, and then I need to have some materials brought to me. So I'm going to need two things brought to me. Material number 1 I want brought to me is ray receivers, which are that one. Ideally, probably around about 300. Also, something else I wouldn't mind is cannons. Because if I could put a couple of cannons on this planet, this one's tightly locked. So that means it doesn't rotate down. Yeah, 200. So if it can aim at something, i.e. one of the many swarms, then that swarm's always going to be targetable. So that's going to be my plan. We're going to put in a tower. Okay, first off, where are things on the planet? There's resources here, resources here. There's a decent clip that way. There's that there, that there. I'm going to go to this side. Yeah, there's less stuff in the way. Okay, we're going to put you... I don't know, here looks good. Okay, you're going to do two things. You're going to do sails and... well, three things, actually. And also juice. Yeah, can we do a demand? 100%? 100%? 10%? And probably 100%. We're also going to do demand, and we're going to do demand. Now, the problem is none of those actually come into this planet, so we're going to have to solve that problem as well. And again, I could probably just make sales here locally, but I don't think I actually need to. What I do need to do is... you don't have glass. Oh, you do have glass. Okay. What I do need to do is grab one of these guys, put you too close to advanced miner. Okay, fine. We'll put it over here then. I'm going to have to fly here anyway because I need to hook up the warper belt. Warper. Yeah, I need to rotate around. Number 4, please. And, oh, that's definitely the wrong slot. Number 4, please. And then, oh, you didn't even accept it. It was that bad. All right. We're going to bring in... sales, remote demand. We're going to bring in juice, just the tiniest amount. Yeah, and critical photons are actually going to be a local demand. Sorry, what? Oh, I see. Guys, you're really not needed. Shh, you go away. Yeah. Pretty sure that solves itself. Yeah. All right. Where was that tower? There. Okay. And have my suppliers come in? They have. I have 300 of those. Still waiting on those to come in. Yeah, that'll take a minute. All right. So let's start with foundation. Okay. I need you out of my way. And that's probably about it. Okay. I want to use blueprints. I like using blueprints. I want to make sure I can build you. Oh, wow. Hang on. Can I just build you underneath those? No. Okay. That's as far that way as I can build. Okay, so I want to go with a ray receiver. Now, ray receivers, we've been through this before. They have two options. You can bring in power generation or photon generation. I want photons. And I want to have 2 of them. I then want to have 4 of them. Cool. With 4 of them, I need to hook up some belts. We're going to have a belt come out of you to about the halfway point and then pop over here and then just tuck into that tower. You need to also tuck into there. You need to tuck in there. You need to tuck in there. And you know what? Let's go with 8 of them. 8. Boop. 8 of them. Cool. You're going to plug into that belt. 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 And you need to have a tail. Tails are very, very important because in Dyson Sphere, how the blueprinting system works is a little bit weird at times. But as long as we have a tail, everything should be fine. So I want to copy from there to there. I do not want to copy the last step. Very, very important. But I want to make sure I have that tail because when I say copy and paste, tab. Yeah, can I hold this end? I want to make sure that that lines up with that tail. So the sticky outy bit latches the tail, and then I get a nice blueprint that I can put down. And this is already going to do almost a gigawatt out of our 7 gigawatts. And then if I line that up with the tail again, I can put down another one. Or I can click and I can drag. And if I click and drag, and then we can see right there, there's a gap between them. If I hit the minus button, there's no longer a gap. And I should be able to place from there to there without a problem. And then that's the number of them. How many I have left? A lot. Cool. We're going to head over here, and then I'm going to remove you because you're in my way. And I'm going to check a good way around the planet. I might run into you. Bury that just in case. And then we're going to go from there to minus to, well, I hold shift and left click. Plus, minus, okay. Well, just to there. Can I put another one? Okay, that's as far as I can go before I obviously start having problems with obstacles on the way. Can I bury that? All right, and I have 230 left. Oh. So if I have 230 left, I'm going to copy from here. Yeah, that's all your belts. Doesn't include the towel. Don't need the towel anymore because we're not going to be duplicating this. At least not that orientation. We're going to copy that, and you're going to go away, and you're going to go away. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to drag you down one. Yeah, then I'm going to go paste. And I'm going to line you up with that one. It's going to complain. I'm going to say, it's okay, sir. And you'll go down. You will be missing that one belt from that one ray receiver. But now I'm down 156. So, I can't put another row. We're going to... these are on the bright side of the planet. I don't need them on the bright side of the planet. Yeah, I don't need them facing the sun. Okay, we're going to rip up that, and that. This side of the planet's way clearer. Okay, we're going to rotate it twice by hitting tabs. And actually, you know what? If that didn't exist, and a bunch of these didn't exist, I think we'd be in business. Okay, paste, rotate twice, and can I put you here? Collide with object. Okay, how about down on the top? You're happy there. Okay, if you're happy there, I'm happy there. Can I, in second thoughts, remove all of that? Yeah. Oh, I left one belt. Can I remove that one belt? Cool. And we're going to fly over here. You might be saying, JD, you're putting the ray receivers, which need sunlight, on the dark side of the planet. The dark side of the planet. What are you doing? Well, normally you'd say a planet rotates, except in this case, we're totally locked. So we have permanent day and permanent night, which means the planet don't rotate. Which would be a problem, you might say. A severe problem, you might say. Except this planet's unique. This planet's special. This planet is awesome. In the fact that, well, actually, there's a couple of things. If you get the research, there's a technology upgrade you can get. It is planetary ionosphere utilization. So with this, and if you put a graviton lens into the input slot of each one of these wonderful ray receivers, they do two things. They capture photons faster, so they become more efficient. You need less buildings for the same amount of output. Yeah. Their maximum input is faster, higher, whatever you want to call it. The same time, they actually bounce around the ionosphere. So as long as the planet has an atmosphere, very important you have an atmosphere. How do you know if you have an atmosphere? If your wind power is above 0, you have an atmosphere. So if they have an atmosphere, then that means that, yes, you can then bounce the ionosphere, which means you can use graviton lenses, which means you can then use some of the dark side of the planet. Not all of it, but some of it. That's option number 1. Option number 2, which is the method I'm using, is putting that whole blueprint right there. And then, I don't know, that many? There. And I'll do one more. Yeah, I don't mind if you complain. We're going to chop you off there, and chop you off there. Okay. the option I'm using is, well, it's the sphere. I'm using the sphere. I'm using the sphere on the, well, ability that my orbit's here, my sphere's there. So technically, from the dark side of the planet, somewhere, oh yeah, I can see the inside of the sphere, which means I can receive power not from the sun, more from the sphere around the sun. I can receive it from the sphere, which means these guys work beautifully on the dark side of the planet. As you can see, I'm already absorbing just about all the power there is, and I still have 200 of these guys left. Oops. We're going to copy from you to you. Copy, paste. Cool, thought so. Can I go 1? Tab. And paste. And add that belt to there. Also drag you out. And pop you in there. And pop you in there. Cool. And then can I drag you out again? That wind turbine's got to go. And you know what? You can all go. Yeah, I want all the space just in case. There and there. Cool. Can I put another tab blueprint here? And then how many do I have left in my pocket? 0. I'm 4 short? I thought I had 4 too many. Okay. Well, we're going to build this. This should solve our power consumption, our Dyson Sphere generation of power for quite some time. Yeah, it's going to take a minute or two to get this built, but yeah, this should be able to absorb all the power from the Dyson Sphere that it can throw out for at least several more sales worth. Yeah, which brings us on to the sales problem. Oh wow, that's not even plugged in. It's 2 belts short. Speaking of plugged in, can I bring you to here? And can I bring you to here? Okay. Can you wander that direction, please? I need faster robots. Faster robots is our problem. Yeah, we're great at building buildings, but belts are still slow. Alright, next thing I want is I'm going to want... I need to be over there. Alright, give me 2 seconds to finish this build. That should be the last couple of belts, and that should give us a bunch of critical photons. And then you're actually going to supply, not demand. And then they should get flown to where we're shipping those out. We're shipping those out over here. So we currently have 1120 over here. They'll get shipped here, and then in theory they're going to get shipped back to the home world. At which point, well, they should be available for science reasons. Yes. All right. Next thing I want to do is I need to get COSMO. I need to get a bunch of these guys, and I want to come out to that tile. It turns out. So I'm going to go with here, and the cannons need to actually be on the sunny side. I can't put these on the dark side of the planet and launch from there because that would make my life far too easy. So we're going to pop the belt out. I can actually set you to none for the moment. I'm going to bring the belt out to about here. And then I want to go input, and then the next cannon would be here. And I want to bring the belt up to that tile. And then I want you to go there. I'm going to make sure that if I aim you at number 1, you can hit it. You cannot. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, helps if you have some solar cells. Can I just give you... I'll do. Have some solar cells. Okay. Pitch limit. You're right on the border. You're sort of half dark zone, half light zone. Great. Can I fix that at all? What is something that's has a high inclination? That has a very high inclination. Okay. If I change you to a much larger radius, And then, okay, you're number 7. So how do you feel about number 7 now? It is below the surface still. Okay. If I go into... there was another one that was you. So you're number 8. Can I swap 8 to be much larger as well? And 8 was 7 degrees. Can I change 7 degrees to 0 degrees? Okay. 8. Was 8, right? Yeah, it was 8. Okay. That's not helping me either. Okay, so you're too close. Next. No solar cells. Alright, fine. If you're going to be like that, I need to have solar cells hooked up. Can I do that one? Can I bring out the juice? And we're going to bring the juice into there. And then finally, I can enable you for solar cells. And I need to actually, I don't know, I really need to work out where our first cannon's going to be. Like, they can almost shoot. Because these numbers, the pitch angle will deviate a little bit over time, but not a whole lot. Okay. Can I bring the belt forward? And the next one would be that one. And you technically don't quite have power. Okay, you and you. And... oh, and power. Pitch limit, pitch limit, pitch limit, pitch limit, pitch limit, pitch, 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 pitch. Oh god, it's not my day. Okay, fine. Next one will be there. Then the one after that will be there. And you'll be there. And you'll be there. And you'll have one of them. You'll have one of them. And... oh, 13. 13 is a magic number. Okay, so 13 is our target. We're going to copy that, copy that, copy that. Okay, so my next one would be one tile further forward. So we're going to bring you one tile further forward. And then we want to copy from there to there. Our plan is a simple one. It is to remove you guys, because you're not going to do me any good. And we can throw ourselves... okay, I can't throw myself back in there. Can I throw my cells in here? No. Okay, we'll work out where to put the cells in a little bit. But you would go there. So I have copied that section, so I should be able to paste you like so. And you should be very happy. You should be. Good. And then I should be able to paste the next one there and hit the minus button so they overlap. And then drag. And that's going to be our limit. And I just... have some cells. Please, have some cells. I don't want cells. You have 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 cells. And you all have cells. Oh, no more cells in my pocket. Alright, as you can see, they're getting steeper and steeper. So eventually I'm going to reach the opposite end where they can't aim any higher up, and therefore they won't be able to shoot again. And because this planet doesn't rotate, there's no fixing that problem. Okay, can I build all the way through to there, I guess? Yep. Yep, there we go. Found them. Okay, so you... I want a lower target. 50%, 14 will do. Copy, paste, 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 paste. We're now aiming straight up. Nope, 14 doesn't work anymore. 2, 1, 17, 13, what was it, 7 and 8? Sure, 7. Okay. Alright, so that's a lot of cells. That's a lot of cells. We're already up to, let's go with 1 minute, and basically a whole belt's worth. Now, because my belts happen to be stacked 4 items high, because 4 items, 2 items. What's the research up to? 3. I should be able to say, well, if I can put my next cannon here, I should be able to copy the whole thing from there to here. Copy, paste, and what tile did I say? There. Okay, so this line here, and I should be able to go pop, And you're being blocked by a wind turbine. Okay. Try again. And pop. And that should give me a whole bunch more cannons. Cool. With a whole bunch more cannons, I said we're using about a belt's worth currently. As they're stacked 3 high, that means potentially I can join 2 belts together without a problem. So that's going to be my plan. I am going to literally put in a splitter right here, so I don't need a second juicer. Splitter there, whoop, there. Run that into there, that into there, and that into there. Cool. And that should give me bots. Okay, that should give me another row of cannons. Another row of cannons to fire off sails as fast as possible, because I still have like 60,000 sails to 600,000 sails to get into orbit. And what we're launching before was a good number. It was a good number. It was a great number. It was a fine number, but it was not a high enough number. So we're gonna just scale up our launch capabilities just a tiny bit, the smallest amount. Okay, that should be the whole belt's worth, I think. And yep, they're all firing. Okay. Next job is if I punch a hole about here, I think. Yeah, I should be able to paste that again, and I'm pretty sure I can drop that. Where are we going? We're just going like 1 or 2 tiles. Actually, the end of the belt lines up with that link there. No, we need to go a little bit higher. Blocked by building being too tall. Well, it is a giant advanced miner. I'm not really surprised, but that went in. Great. With that done, can I copy from there to there? I don't know whether you're going to work. Ghost belt on a ghost belt. I guess the easiest way to find out is by doing that. Whoop. Yeah, you're saying you're too close. You might actually be too close. You are too close. Okay, can I put a ghost belt on a ghost belt and then build that over to here, hit the minus button once. I was about to hit okay. Yeah, the one on the end's broken. It's fine. I can live with the one on the end being broken. All right, we're going to put another build there. And we need to juice this, obviously. And we're up to, 4,000 per minute. Yeah, this is past the point of needing a dedicated build to run. This is slightly different territory. Okay, can we put you here? Can I put juice here? Right. Fine. Up a tile there, and then into there. All right, and then we're going to take our sail belt and run it over to. What are you? You're colliding with a wind turbine. Oh my god. How needy. All right, we're going to get this inner belt. Now, with this inner belt, this should give us about another 2,000 sails launched per minute, because you guys are launching at not the stock rate of 20 per minute, like these ones would be, because the sails are juiced, they're lubricated.
Is that lube? It's heavy. A barrel of lube?
Because they're lubricated, they fire faster. Because they fire faster, well, we can get 40 per minute, which means very quickly we should hopefully catch up on the number of sails. Should also hopefully catch up on the amount of power produced. Yeah, I'm now launching sails that they're not all disappearing. Yeah, that's a good sign, I think. We're going to see, we're going to run this a little bit long term, see if we're maybe launching them too fast, faster than they can be absorbed, at which point I need to, maybe come back here and cut a belt or two. But this should hopefully be enough that I can get things moving a little bit faster. One problem we might have is the sheer amount of power I'm using. Yeah, we're now consuming a decent amount of power with just running EM rail ejectors. And where are you? Actually, if I look at this, attaching. So if I click on any node, you're attaching 120, you're attaching 120, you're attaching 120. It looks like they're all going in as fast as possible. There are maybe some optimizations we can do with attaching, but we can look at that in the future. And my solution for the power problem is, let's say, change you to power generation. And we're at what? 145% load. Okay, we're gonna grab that one, and I'm just gonna drag it this way. We're now 120% load. Okay, well, that helped a little bit, but you know what helped more? If I did it again. And up, power's fine. Power's fine. 93%. We're fine. We're fine. You know, and as the sphere gets larger and as the sphere builds more, then we'll have even less problems with power. Can I rip up you and rip up you? Because you're a little bit in an odd spot. You can't fire. Please, somebody have some sails. No? Okay, how about that? Okay, put sails in there. All right, so that's that problem solved. We're launching sails a whole lot faster. They're going to get absorbed a whole lot faster. I'm going to be a whole lot happier. We have mainly gone for target number 13. So one thing I might look at doing is taking 13, hoping this works, and changing that to inclination of that, radius of that, and longitude of, I don't know actually. What's your longitude? Your longitude 0. 13, that, that, and that. Okay. So your longitude is here, right at the S. And that means in theory, the sails get fired there. Oh boy. 61.2 degrees. Oh, every one of them? Every one of them. Can I change 13? Can I need you to be 180 degrees. Can I lower that down just slightly? 66 degrees. That made it worse. 13, please. Don't disappear. Wait, it's gonna move around the planet slowly. The idea is you're gonna want a launch as close to the sail, the sphere as possible. So the sails have less travel time. But that's a bit of a problem if that location is currently in the wrong spot. And it looks like it's going to be in the wrong spot. Can I... Okay, what happens if I do... I keep accidentally pressing the Y button. What happens if I do that? How does that change things? That gets a bunch of firing, and yeah, we can live with that. Most of them are firing. Okay, we're definitely having some that are not firing. It's like this section here, but that's all over there. Why are you all over there? Okay, can I move the longitude? It's going to orbit at a different speed. Will it? 65900. 65900. Longitude. Okay, so you're launching here currently. I want to move that to right above the 2. And now they're all unhappy again. And not all of them. You're setting for a different... You're all set for a different... Yeah, okay. Yeah, they're unhappy. It is moving down reasonably quickly. It's right above the 2... Isn't it? North. It's right above the 2. So, up and to our right. JD. Yeah, okay, so that's JD. 2's over there, to the left. Yeah. It's here. Yeah, okay. Alright, orbital dynamics. I think I understand them. I think I understand them perfectly fine, and then 5 minutes later I'm like, nope, that makes no sense whatsoever. Rotate a bit more. Okay. where are we launching now? That burst there. Okay, that burst there is going to land here. And then hopefully they get absorbed quickly. Because that's what I really want. I just want them to be as short a distance to get as possible to get to the letters. That's what I'm aiming for. Anyway, so that should be this planet up and running, which means there's one other thing I want to do. One other thing, because we're going to run out of time. One other thing I want to do, and that is I have, well, 3 hives in this system. 3 hives in the system, which are chewing 3 gigawatts worth of power. I'm requesting 30 gigawatts worth of power. I'm getting, well, I make 9. I'm getting 3. They're getting 3. And, yeah, I want to even the odds a little bit. Now, I could just go take out a hive. I could take out a hive. That's not an issue. But what I actually want to do is I want to get as much power out of the hives as possible. So, we have you have some, not many, but some on this planet. So we're going to go pop over here, and we're going to go, well, eradicate them from that planet. Because that planet already has lava on it, so it has hopefully a decent amount of geothermal. Whereas the other planet, the one further out, has, well, no geothermal. Obviously, it's an ice planet. So, a bit closer. Okay, when we're here, tab, switch to air, no, switch to enable. Cool. And can we just swing in a bit closer? Sure. Yep, I'll do. 9 to enable. Yep. Okay, and then we're going to look for a clear spot to land. And then, well, I need to stir the hornet's nest, so to speak. So, we're going to... Probably should enable them. I have 158 and 1k. Okay. Plop. Pay attention. Come here. Because you are the guardians. You are the worst type. You're the ones I really want to go away. Okay. So, switch to space. Turn them off. Okay. And then back to ground. Alright. So, we've gone and we've made them angry. That's really what I wanted. Also, drops. What are we auto-picking up? I want to auto pick up that, and I want to auto pick up that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, can I put that away? Can I put that away? No. Wind turbines, no. Power poles, no. Smelters, no. Those, I should return them back to base, but we're going to delete them. We're going to delete you too. I'm going to put those here. I'm just waiting on them to, finish burning out their power by charging towards me. Yeah, because I want the bases to power down. And they don't have relays anymore, so it's a matter of time before they power down. But, yeah, if they get grumpy and send troops in, then they spawn new troops, and that'll power them down faster. Also, be shooting them will definitely power them down faster. And because I have, well, plasma shells, they do a pretty good job of area of effect damage. And guardians are annoying. They're probably the only things that can hurt me. So if I shoot them down, and preferably get them in a whole bunch, that should hopefully solve some problems. But this base is now powered down. It has a couple of shots left in the chamber, but I don't think that matters anymore. Okay, so base 1 done. Yeah, base 2 shall be... which direction? I'll take out the left one first. Then we can walk right. Okay, so... Yep, you, and just area of effect, yep. Get the AoE damage in, get the splash in, take them all out at once. And you guys still have power in your plasma cannons, which are not fun. But considering the amount of tech upgrades we've got, it's much less of an issue now than it used to be. Yep. Okay, you're done. I've already grabbed the guardians out of that one. Okay. You are powered down. Okay. Well, whilst we're shooting you, can I shoot over there and draw those out? Oh, can you... Boom? Cool. You're all dead. I need you to go away. I have spent 200 drones. Like, we have lost a number of them. I'm not worried. I have a lot in stock, and we can go home and pick up more. But I am burning through them. I do want to make that clear. You know, this is not the economic way of doing things. This is the quick way of doing things. So that'll be this base dead. And then from here... I guess we go forward. Yep, get that fleet, and that fleet, and that fleet, and... Yeah, the shields moves a little bit. It's the good fuel is definitely helping. Yeah, it definitely helps a lot. Okay, you're dead, and then we can fly over here, and you can be dead. Actually. Pop! Yep, that's that base stuff. And land in the middle, and charge you up about halfway, and didn't do nearly as much damage as I hoped. Okay. Okay. They all say core destroyed, which means I'm pretty sure I win. In fact, oh no. No, there's some strike. Oh, we got a new one. You have a relay? No, you don't have a relay. Cool. Can I land right about here? Alright, so, planet is now, I would say, definitely ours. Alright, we've been through this before. We've been through this before many, many times. I do need to work out where I am on the planet. I am... Nope, that direction. Actually, I'm right beside the equator. Great. That is not the equator. I am 34 degrees north. Oh, the equator's that way. Probably helps if I just had something in my hand to build with. And yeah, the equator's in this lava patch. Yeah, that's 0, 0 for the planet. All right, we have been through this before, but I'm going to go through it one last time. Planet-wide blueprints. I actually have an updated version. This is version 1.1. I need to have... I have those in my inventory. That's it. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to pull this stuff out individually. Okay, version 1.1. Stand is 0, 0 on the globe. Press tab once. If you see a splitter near you, the blueprint is ready to be placed. So grab this. Press tab once. There's a split up right there. Clicky, clicky. It's going to complain. Shift enter to place the thing, and we're good to go. I do need to core destroyed. Fill in you. Can I just tag all of these? I do need to pop you. I didn't see what level the bases were. What was it? Oh, that's not lava. Okay. It's not a core, rather. That's just a hole in the ground that has lava. Oh. Okay. It's alright. I don't mind. More free power. Actually, that'll tell me. Level 23 bases. Okay, so these are good for... good question. Some amount of power. An awful lot of power. Can I do... Sure, 23. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, okay, put those back there. Cool. Yeah, these are good for 530. Yeah, 530% power. I'm gonna get this built, obviously, between episodes. I will see you guys in the next episode. Next episode, I think it's time we upgrade our weapon. I think we could get bigger and better weapons now. I think it's time that we upgraded to, well, the last tier weapons. The gravity missiles, also the crystal shells, and the anti-manic cannon shells. But, either way, I need to leave this video here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you in the very next video. All right, bye.